Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ has here, collectivekicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video showing you guys me shopping for some sneakers at Walmart. I was actually there just shopping for some groceries randomly, and I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to go see what they had in the sneaker section. Kind of after my Payless video, I was like, you know what? I wonder what Walmart has. So I set out to see what was the most expensive pair of shoes that they had in the store and what was the cheapest pair that I could see. And I believe I found the cheapest pair was $3. Most expensive was 70, and I'll show you guys that as I'm kind of doing this video. But also, if you see another pair that was cheaper or more expensive that I missed, then obviously just shout it out in the comment section and let me know, because I might have missed that. But they had a nice little selection of $15 and one flip-flops here, slippers. And I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't know what brands they actually had here. I was actually expecting to see like Skechers and stuff like that, but it was not even Skechers level, I don't think. But they had somewhat of a decent selection for kids, again, similar to what Payless had. But the men's shoes definitely severely lacking. It's definitely something where you'd be better off buying something from Ross, in my opinion, because you can get heavily discounted sneakers from major brands, as well as on clearance at like stuff like Ross or Marshalls. You can get stuff for like even better price. But I thought this was the cheapest or the most expensive pair that I saw, but it wasn't. This is a pair of boots that I ended up seeing here. There's over $50, but definitely the boot like lineup was more expensive than the standard pair of sneakers. I did see some Shaq shoes, and I'll show you guys those as well, but these are kind of some steel toes, just some random work boots sort of stuff that they had in stock for the higher prices. And then I just went up and down the aisles, and it was interesting that most of the stuff didn't have boxes. They were just kind of laying in the racks like so. And then they had some of the, I guess, $40 or $50 pairs of shoes in the boxes you saw. But $15 standard price point. Avias, if you guys don't remember me talking about Avias, Avias are a pair of shoes that I actually had a pair of basketball shoes from this brand back in the day, but it was a higher quality than what they're producing now. Before it was like kind of on the same line as like New Balance in a sense, and those type of shoes in my opinion. But the basketball shoes were decent, and I remember had some Avia Arcs, and it was interesting seeing the branding that said Avia Arc, but you didn't actually see the arc or the catapult, but you didn't see any. I didn't see any technology that represented that. You can see the Starter brand right here has some sneakers here. I thought Starter was making a comeback a little bit the other year, but I don't know whatever happened with that. It looks like they hit the big time and went to Walmart for some of their sneakers. Dr. Scholl's even has a line, as you can see, with that gel in the bottom. I bet those things are actually pretty comfortable, to be honest. I should have tried them on. But it was interesting to see. And you can see, again, this is the Vias. Those look like referee shoes in a sense. Kind of remind me of that. And again, I see the branding where it says Avia Arc, but I don't see the arc on the bottom. It used to be on the back heel of the shoe, and I was like looking for it, and I was like, oh, that doesn't look like an arc. And then you could see it says catapult on those ones even, but I don't know if maybe I was a misunderstanding of my end of what that even like meant. And then you could see the elephant print of these foo-foos. I think, I don't even know. Oh yeah, Fubu's, yeah. Did I call them foo-foo? No, I remember Fubu used to be a big thing like back in the day, and then it kind of just super fell off, the For Us By Us brand. And ones right there, some slip-on versions of those, and then you have some earth tones on the starters right here. And then I believe there's some more just randomness. This was kind of the most bizarre to me. $14, and you can have your own no-name shoe. And I was like, where is I was like looking for the tag like on the tongue, and there is none. There's no branding on the side. They look like Reebok Classics almost. Those ones did, but they have zero branding. I was like, wow, like for $1 less, you can buy a pair of sneakers that has no branding at all. Kind of interesting that they had no name brands like that. But these ones look pretty cool. These are some Stormtrooper ones for like less than $9. I was like, dude, not Stormtrooper. Did I say Stormtrooper? You know what I mean, Vaders. But this takes the cake for the cheapest pair that I saw. It's a kid's shoe, and it is a pair of Shaq shoes for $3. $3 for a pair of Shaq shoes. I tipped more for my lunch than that. I can't believe it was that cheap. I was like, man, that is a really, really inexpensive shoe to buy. And that's like a good price point if you think about it. Like that could last a kid quite a while. I don't think that I'm not doing this video with the intent to like shame people for shopping at these type of stores. I think it's perfectly normal. An average individual that's not into sneakers, those and ones actually I really liked. That colorway was super sick actually. But it's not normal for regular people to really care about sneakers. It's not as big of a deal to normal people as it is to like sneaker connoisseurs in a sense. But I like to see like the spectrum of what's out there. And so these videos are actually kind of fun for me to be able to go and shop in normal places and see what they have. So kind of looking around, and then I was like, okay, they have some fancy boots here for kids, some Despicable Me, and they kind of did the whole thing that I was mentioning at Payless with the smart branding, where you have your Frozens and $4 for little flip flops, for some Frozen sandals. That's like a win. Like a little girl sees those, freaks out, wants them, and it only costs you $4. That beats the heck out of paying $170 for a pair of Jordans or whatever it might actually be for the GS sizes. Some more Frozen shoes here, as I was like trying to smack them. I'm like, smack, smack, and it finally lit up there. But I was like, kind of interesting. $16 for some light up ones. I mean, $16, dude. That's like, it's so incredibly inexpensive comparison to like a pair of Jordans that are the same size again, that are like a ridiculous price, or even the GS Ultra Boost are like $160. These Batman ones look pretty dope, and kind of again the same sort of thing. Like I mentioned, Payless, you have some branding, the Batmans and the Frozens and Paw Patrol and stuff like that, from the kids' perspective. So buy a pair of those for kids like that age, and I'm pretty sure they'll be happy. They don't really care about anything else. Some Turtles and some Spider-Man joints. I mean, seriously, can't really go wrong with any of that. Some cars, like some car flip-flops. Seriously, I would totally rock those. The wife was like trying to check in on me at this point though, because I was like MIA after we went and got some groceries, and I was like, I'm just gonna stop in here real briefly, and then I was like getting real serious looking on the browse, and there's another $3 pair right there. I couldn't see anything behind it though. I didn't know what it was. Figured it was probably one of these sandals, but those are the Shaq ones again. Anyways, the most expensive ones that they had in the store that I found were these ones right here, these steel-toed boots for $69, and they appear to be leather, and they have some waterproofing material on them. But this was the most expensive one I found in the store. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you guys did, just smack the thumbs up and leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you guys more soon. Peace.